would go. I feel like the only change that I've seen is I feel like she's been lashing out a little bit more. It's been getting just slightly more frequently, and I feel like people have been fucking with her more, and she's just not, taking as much shit. But I feel like, her proximity to Slim, respectfully, has an influence at the end of the day. You feel me? And I know she's kind of sick of that nigga too. But respectfully, her proximity to Slim probably has just a little bit of.
I do, and
a little bit to do with that.
If I can keep it honest and put it on the floor, I had a conversation. I texted Poetic about that. I don't know if I think it might have been a phone conversation because I didn't see it in the text messages. Where I cautioned her on that. And that's why she say I had a problem with her supporting Snake God. I ain't got no problem with you supporting Snake God, but your support for somebody shouldn't make you look bad. Just because I support somebody, if I support you, my support for you shouldn't make me look bad. And I feel like, and I expressed this to her that, you can support who you want to support, but your support for them shouldn't make you look bad. And at this point, it's starting to make them look some kind of way. And I left it at that. And that's where, the communication, between us, really ceased. But I never had anything against Poetic.
Can I respond to that and say this? And this is, I don't know if it'll be messy. I don't want you to take any offense. I'm going to be blunt with it because I'm about to start tapping in. The thing is, so when it comes to me and Poetic, me and Slim got into it tremendously, and I've never spoke on Slim. Like, I don't never even suggest it because I know she fuck with him. You feel me? And I wouldn't expect her and Slim to speak on me as well. Like, so the thing is, when you say the support make you look bad, that's where it gets tied into the difficultness, because I don't agree with how Nitra was trying to make people see. She basically said the same thing you just said. The ladies over here that support Kev look a type of way. You feel me? So I don't play those type of games. Like, I can't. That's the part where I disagree. Like, I don't think Poetic supporting Slim makes her look bad.
You going with that?
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
No. I concede. Touche. But it's the same in the same voice though. It's the same sentiment that you were expressing when it came to the other people at FOE and Peter, right? That they're supporting this, they're supporting that, makes them look like they this, that, and some other stuff and some shit like that. So, and even with the whole LT situation, if people look, were standing on one side and they make them, so everybody's going to conceptualize it differently, right? And they're going to digest it and they're going to come to their own conclusion, and the way they look at it is kind of the way. It's not like it's a law, or that's the law of the land, or that's just how shit goes. That's just the way that I perceive it. But I do get where you coming from, and that's so touche. I got you.
So I'm glad that you said the Poetic thing, because I was not expecting that. Like, I 100% was not expecting you to say Poetic. I was just wondering shit. I wasn't expecting nothing, but I was wondering. I'm glad that you said it though, because Poetic is a good person. I've definitely, even with this recent FOE shit, I'm like, I'm just gonna stop. It's just, I don't know, I'm just be irked. So, I'm glad that you said that. Now, any other questions I have will probably be messy, but I don't know if I'm in the mood fully. I wasn't expecting.
Get them out while you can. I know. This is the first sit down I've ever done. I've never done this with anybody. I've had.
Ain't nobody that interviewed you before, for real?
I've never done it. I've had several people ask me to do it, and I've told them all no. This is the first time I've ever done it.
I'm the best question asker. You feel me? So
you've asked some great questions.
So you want me to make it count?
I got to get to you. You've asked some great questions.
I can make it count now if you need me to.
You better make it count.
Because I ain't making count shit. I'm just chilling. This is just kind of like improv too and stuff.
You better.
Yeah, y'all know I stay asking the good interview questions. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Okay. Well, let me think then. Let me think of about 5 more questions then. I got 5 more for you. Just let me think. Give me 2 seconds.
I got one more. I'm going to run a song.
Yes, sir. I can be. Start off easy. So I want to know, who are your top 3 favorite creators when it comes to Messy Talk right now? Who are your top 3? And on the latter side of that is going to be, who are your top 3 oppositions?
I'm going to start with 3 and end with number 1. Number 3.
You can't be included.
Correct. Number 3 would be nosy bystander. Number 2. Number 2. Oh, I hate to say this. Oh, fuck, I hate to say this. Oh my God. Number 2 would be AJ. Number 2 would be AJ. Did you want to, maybe we should do top 5.
You do top 3, then top 5.
Number 1 would be Dime.
Okay, then you could do top 5 then.
Number 5 would be Aunt Karen. Number 4 would have to be BraidKing. I gotta damn. Number 5, yeah, number 4 would have to be BraidKing. Number 5 would have to be Aunt Karen. Number 4 would have to be BraidKing. Number 3 would have to, who did I say number 3 was? Nosy bystander. Number 2 would have to be AJ, and number 1 would have to be Dime.
Dime, AJ, nosy bystander, BraidKing, Aunt Karen, or Aunt Karen BraidKing? I didn't hear the last 2.
Aunt Karen would be number 5. BraidKing would be number 4.
Okay, and your top 3 that you oppose the most, who are the top 3 that you don't like the most?
The 3 that I don't like the most. Number 3 would be FWA. Number 2. Wait, let me rephrase that. Take it. Number 3 would be Snake God. Number 2 would be FWA. Number 1 would be, no, number 2, take out FWA. Number 2 would be Peter. Number 1 would be Victoria. Victoria, number 1, Peter, number 2, Snake God, number 3.
Then I'll go ahead and let you add 4 and 5 on as well.
4 and 5. Number 5 would be FWA. Number 4. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Who would be number 4? Kiana. And with Kiana, see, because at one point, I used to really like Kiana. I thought Kiana was extremely smart. She didn't always be this, she wasn't always this person. When I first ran into Kiana, she wasn't always this person. Let me just leave that at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
So seeing as to how Black Diamond wasn't on that list, is it safe to say that y'all's problems were kind of like minute and petty beef than versus real despicable?
Absolutely.
You feel?
Absolutely. It was more retaliatory because I knew that Black Diamond wasn't being honest. I knew Black Diamond was talking shit and hating on KevDaComic. Even though she wasn't outwardly saying it, I knew that she was perpetuating it. So it was more retaliatory with Black Diamond. But she would be in the top 10. Shit. She would damn sure be have a top 10, Black Diamond, Laugh. It's a lot of these motherfuckers I don't like. The list that I don't like is longer than the ones of the list that I do like.
So I'm gonna jump back into one of those questions, the alley-oops, okay? I've spoken on this a little bit, but I haven't spoken on it tremendously. So I just want to know how you truly feel about it. When I was watching the you and Rick situation in the beginning, I might have been quiet because I might have been cooler with or medium with Nitra at the time, but I genuinely watched from start to finish. I watched everybody. And I literally watched Nitra involve Rick and just keep picking at Rick and you until he finally said something. If you remember what I'm talking about, like it was a point she would just keep saying like Rick and how does Rick, she even mentioned his family one point. So I'm wondering, how do you feel about, and do you feel like Nitra had anything to do with you and Rick's fallout? Do you feel like she came between y'all? And how do you feel about that situation?
I absolutely do. I absolutely do believe that he succumbed to the pressure. Because I actually had conversations with him on the back end about the fact that she was mentioning his name and brought up his wife and all that other stuff. So we actually talked about it on the back end before I even responded to Peter about it. And Rick knew that I was getting ready to say something to Peter about it because we had just talked about it. And then so when it came to the platform, he acted as though he never knew anything about it. When I had just got off the phone with him and he said, all right, man, go ahead. Yeah, I understand, blah, 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 blah. So it to me, it showed it made me feel like there was some type of back end coordination, or he had already made up in his mind. I don't know, but I felt like the pressure that she applied made him fold.
Now, I agree with that respectfully. I feel like also, how do I say? Give me a second. Okay, fuck it. I'm just going to say it bluntly, too, because I'm also outside, almost finished going to the clouds. Do you feel like you made it difficult? And this will be an accountability question. Do you think that you made it difficult, as far as you and Rick's friendship, like making him stand on business, you feel me? Like in one side of it, speaking of what he doesn't fuck with, but you being his friend, do you feel like your personality, and maybe some of the things you said made it difficult for him and put him in a difficult position?
Yes, it was intentional. Because I'm gonna stand on business too. I don't conform. I don't fold to pressure. I don't concede to popular opinion or even people's dissenting opinions about me. So I was not finna. I felt like I was being challenged, so I ain't folding either. So I don't think that it was about accountability. I think it was just mano y mano type shit. I was standing on business just like he was standing on business, and that just is what it is. I think that his position was more influenced than mine. My position was based off of principle and who I am as a person, not the influence of the people around me.
So, I've heard Rick say that he was going to beat your ass. When it comes down to that, do you think you'll win in a duel or him?
Me and Rick are the same size.
Are y'all?
Yes. I showed the picture. Hold on. Let me see if I still got it. Hang tight.
So when Rick sits on that screen with those shirts on, respectfully, his arms, even his shoulders and his chest and stuff is busted out the seams.
Hold on. Hold on. Hang tight.
So I don't know if y'all are the same size, Kev. Are you saying you're bigger than TikTok is showing, or are you saying he's smaller than TikTok is showing? I've never seen your arms and stuff bust out the seams of a shirt like his do. But I'm gonna hang tight for a second, y'all.
I'm trying to find a picture. Hang tight.
Timeless, please. You don't even like me. Girl, don't say what's crazy. The hell? Ain't no stop, my boy. I ain't even started yet. I just don't see them being the same size. Oh, height-wise, they're the same height? Can't they say the same height?
I can't find the picture in my phone.
It's gone. The picture's gone.
Let me answer your question. Shut your ass up. Well, see, what y'all don't understand, I come up in this shit. Just because somebody's arms are bigger than you and they got more muscles than you and shit, that don't mean shit. and if that's what you judge and that's how you base combat on, you gonna get your ass whooped.
That's Kev. Respectfully, I'm a fighter. The smallest can take down the biggest. Respectfully, I know that.
Your ass whooped.
I know that. No, that's not what I'm saying. You said that y'all were the same size.
Hold up.
No, you said that y'all were. Don't change my words. Don't change my words. You said y'all was the same size. I just y'all could be the same size.
Mike, Mars muted Mike. Let me talk. So you talking about some battle combat, blah blah blah. Like I told you, I'm actually taller than him. Do I go to the gym every day? No. Do I take roids? Do I take roids and all? No. But what I am saying to you is that you can't judge things based off of that, and I think that's where
I don't.
Okay. So,
and I don't at all. Actually, I thought you were going to answer it. So I just want to clarify for you. I was only speaking of this, like the busting out the seams of the shirt and stuff, because you said y'all were the same size.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't care about that's why I was asking you. Do you think that you would win in a duel?
I would hold my own.
You would hold your own? You wouldn't necessarily beat his ass, but you would hold your own.
I would hold my own. You can't never say what you gonna do to who and what you can't never say that. You never know who you would never underestimate your opponent. He may skull drag my ass. He may beat the shit out of me. He may beat my motherfucking ass. You never know. Never underestimate your opponent.
Correct. I agree. I never underestimate my opponent, and I don't talk too much. The motherfuckers who be like, I'm going to beat your ass, that's a no-go. I will say this, Kev, just on the flip reverse.
Well, real quick, before you move on. D with the cat, I don't know if D is still in here. I was outside touching grass last night. Two people came up to me in the club last night that recognized me from TikTok. D with the Cadillac, he was in here early, and I can't even remember the other person's name. I'll be outside, and I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Next.
I was just saying, when I do come down to Atlanta, because you asked for an exclusive earlier, when I do come down to Atlanta for the backyard boogie and stuff, and I have my Airbnb, and everybody's in one city, there are a couple of people that I personally need to see. There's only literally a couple like that I would actually put pause on, and in their words. So when I come to Atlanta, Good Yellow, Slim, those are the top two. Duffy will be number 3. If they would like to meet, I don't care if we have all groups there. We need to give Messy Talk something. So Good Yellow was talking all that shit about how he's going to be my ass. Respectfully, when I do come down there, I want to make it happen. Cameras rolling.
Anybody put whatever the case may be. I'm gonna let it be known. Y'all put your hands on me, you going to jail.
Well, I'm not on that. I actually want to meet up and fight. That's what I want to do.
I don't give a damn if I can fight or not. You going to jail. You can go to jail with a well-whooped ass. I don't give a fuck. But you going to jail. I'm calling the police. I'm filing a report. I'm showing up in court. I'm going to testify. I'm going to take an oath, promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing.
You're afraid. You're scared Rick Nim is going to pummel you.
I'm not the one who said I was going to police. Rick did.
You're going to get pummeled.
Oh, my God. But wasn't Rick the one that said he was going to...
Rick tried to go to the police about some fucking memes, child.
About some cartoons.
That wasn't going to work. The police did the same thing they did with Nietzsche, respectfully. I remember it all. Like, what do you mean? Like, the thing is, I think I'm hearing fear when you're saying that, because I don't disagree with your sentiments. Call the police, do that. We're grown. Because you shouldn't be putting your hands on people.
Going to jail. I don't care nothing about that fear shit.
But the thing is okay, so this would be my question.
That shit don't mean nothing to me.
Who's going to beat your ass worse, Rick or East Texas? Which one are you going to call the cops on faster?
Both of them. I need the police to know that they're both of their ass. They both going to jail.
Bitch.
They both going to jail.
If either one of them, so you better call the motherfucking police on
They
East
both
Texas,
going to
bitch. He put money in the
hold on.
Missing Talk
And
streets,
hold
so
on,
we need him out.
No, hang tight a ticket too. Hang tight a ticket too. East Texas has already seen me yoke a nigga up his size. He don't want this smoke. He didn't. In real life, when I flew to Houston, and there was an altercation outside the club. He got slapped by the woman that the dude was fighting. I got the nigga. That nigga was East Texas size. That nigga was a big nigga, and I had his ass yoked the fuck up. So I ain't worried about the nigga your size, his size, or anybody else motherfucking size. For the record, it don't matter how tall you is, how big you is, how many muscles you got. I will yoke your ass the fuck up. East Texas saw me in action, so he already know I get active out here.
Okay, yoker upper. That is scary. That did scare me. I won't even lie. Like that put fear in my heart. So I could respect that, bro.
And that was outside of the 5015 club out there in Houston. Y'all know how that area is right there.
In Houston?
I was in Houston.
Damn.
I think, well, I got a question for you.
I'll have an answer.
No, but yes, you do. And no shade, because I think East Texas actually has a crush on you. Would East Texas, no shade, because I fuck with you. Would East Texas be your type? I was just asking the question, Bray. Wait, let me tell you why I'm asking you the question, because I don't want you to feel some kind of way. Because he did a whole lot, because I saw the live when you was in his box over there on his platform, and he was talking about the kids, because he saw the episode before the episode. You hadn't even said nothing about the episode, BraidKing. And I noticed how you was ignoring him in that live. You was in his box, but you was ignoring. You was acting like you was talking to everybody else. Shut your ass up. You know what I'm talking about? And so he kept mentioning something about the kiss, and he said he thought he saw you kiss 2 people and all this other stuff. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now we was recapping y'all live, so don't act like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You was in his fucking box, and he was talking to you about the episode that he had saw of because that was before you made your announcement, right? And so he was talking to you. And he was saying, "Yeah, I think I saw you do this, you kiss 2 people, blah blah blah." You don't remember that, Break? You don't remember that?
I remember what you're talking about.